power, something for everyone. Play the game, no time for delay. Letting the dice roll, come what may. Exploring new locations, new displays. This digital world, a new adventure awaits. Play the game, no time for delay. Letting the dice roll, come what may. Exploring new locations, new displays. This digital world, a new adventure awaits.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Shield Studio. I am your host today, Lucky Dragon, here again with my wonderful players for Digimon DnD. So first I have my lovely wife and the founder of the channel, Shield Studio, Kat. Ah, smack. You were still muted, hon. There she is. And then my fellow streamer, Rando Gaming 92. Oh, is my microphone not working? I would say it's picking me up on the microphone.
No, the microphone is fine. It's wherever the Discord sound is. It's still on Codes and Siege. You want it to go to
Digi game time. Yep, right there.
What is going on with Discord?
there.
lately?
Now we should be able to hear them.
Sorry.
Just for the. This is why I listen to the stream.
Sorry, everybody. It's been a bit of a chaotic start.
You've broken the illusion.
All right,
I did.
restart.
All illusion gone. My wonderful wife and founder of the channel, Kat.
Hello everybody, now we have everything working.
My fellow streamer, Rando Gaming 92.
Hello.
And our biggest fan and friend, we have Zero the Grobit.
Yo, yo.
So without further ado, we do not know if Necro will be joining us later, but for now we will continue on and soldier forth. So let us get right into it, shall we? So then, day 3 of the digital adventure. The party of Aiko, Azrael, Nason, Zane, and Megumi made a plan to help the Gold Rose Guild gain the upper hand on the Garbage Eater clans by helping many of the player characters escape so they could build up their Digimon's strength and return stronger. Teaming up with 2 members of the Gold Rose Guild, Dennis and Aline, the party tricks the Garbagemon leader they had met previously, allowing many members of Gold Rose to escape past the Numamon's forces. Using a clever strategy of a disguised Aiko as Rosemon and a large wagon of Digimeat, the party manages to get the Numamon out of the way long enough for Dennis and Aline to lead a small force of Digidestined out of the Gold Rose base into the southern plains. Aline, sorry. The plan seems to go off without a hitch until Aiko and Azrael are trapped in the Numamon base waiting for the Mega Digimon Platinum Numamon to arrive. But they intend to be gone before his arrival. Before Aiko and Azrael can escape, a problem arrives in the form of 2 new player killers, members of the Black Knights. These players, called Corrosive Wrath and Freezing Despair, acknowledge they are allies of the previous 2 Shadow Rider and Dark Desire. The party faces these PKs and succeed in defeating one of their champion Digimon, Male Birdramon, before the other's Decradramon escapes with their player in tow. Thanks to the Digi-evolution of Azrael's Gabumon to Garurumon and Nason's Labramon to Dobermon, the party sends the PKs packing. After receiving their rewards for the quest, the player party logs out of Digimon Trinity for the night to be ready for another day of school at the Takamoto Tech School. So, as you all come back out of your helmets for the night, most of your houses are pretty quiet. The time is a bit later than normal. The last few days you've been able to get offline around a decent time, around 8, but this time all of a sudden, without noticing it, it's gone all the way to 10 o'clock. So 2 hours extra this night that you just completely didn't even notice the time go by. So, is there anything anybody would like to do at their house before they pass out and, get ready for school tomorrow?
Homework.
Ah, yes, the fun part of school. As you look at your kind of piling up homework as the last 3 days, you don't know why, but you've just been focused on this game, and all that homework has just been piling up each day. I mean, for only a few classes a piece, it's usually only about, a paper per day, but that adds up after 3 days with, 3 per class. So you're looking at a nice stack of, 12 pieces of paper that need filling. Zane, as you kind of get ready for the end of the night, you do your usual routine of kind of feeding yourself late with whatever remnants of food your mother has put in the microwave for you when you come downstairs. And as you come back upstairs, you just get this glance feeling, and you look over to your father's office, and there's a bright light coming in, like a blue tinge from the bottom of the door through the crack.
I open the door a little bit to just peek through without being noticed.
As you come in, you just hear the incredible speed at which he's going. As he is just typing and typing and typing furiously, working on something extremely difficult, it would seem. His stress levels, you can see 3 cups of empty coffee cups, and he's just staring at the screen like crazy, his eyes bright red with lack of sleep.
I just knock on the door and hey Dad, everything good here? You seem a bit stressed.
No, Zane. What time is it?
What time is it? Sorry.
10 o'clock already.
Okay.
Blimey, have I been at work that long? I didn't even notice.
Yeah. So what are you working on exactly?
Oh, well, simple programming. The boss is really pressuring us. Wants to really tweak any final finishes before the game that you're playing, I believe. Or at least the programming part of it. We're not really messing with any of the game structure. That's more of a house for all the technology and the programming and codes. But with all the testing you all have been doing for the last few days, our work has been kind of tweaking and fixing whatever commentary is made by the players. And we realize that's also a part of the coding issues in the program itself. So we've been reprogramming, editing a few things, fixing a few things, but it's chaos. Everything we fix breaks down. It seemed like a finished product until you all started playing, and now it feels like we're working on a brand new product each day.
Well, if you wanted some help, I wouldn't mind taking a look at it.
Oh, no, I'll appreciate it, though. You focus on your studies. Once you're done with yours, I promise I'll be done with mine. In fact, I'll finish up right now and go downstairs. I'm assuming the other plate your mother left is for me. So I'll have my dinner and I'll head off to bed.
Okay, well, you go do that.
Thank you. You have a good night, son.
And once he leaves, I'll just slowly creep back into the room.
All right, roll me a stealth check.
Yeah, downstairs.
Nice.
19.
You creep on back in and you look at his still bright blue screen computer. How much would you say Zane understands about the programming language?
Not intensely, but enough. Like, I would say above basic, but not like, yeah, expert.
All right, so I would say with that, roll me a just straight intelligence roll.
Intelligence.
16. Very nice. Yeah, there's a lot of it you don't quite understand, at least the more depths of it, but from what you can tell, your father is spot on when it comes to his description. This doesn't look like a completed program. A completed program, you would see, tweaks and edits to the point where there's like smaller code beneath the bigger code that's just kind of editing and like to be fixed or to be added on. But this looks like he's been deleting old dead code and adding brand new code, like the old code was no longer usable. Something about it just stopped functioning or stopped working, so he had to completely erase it and retype a brand new code into every spot. It's almost like a whole new program in itself. And this just looks like a single file. Based on what you can tell, kind of tweaking into his computer a bit, it is a massive sized file with multiple miniature files inside, and he's just working on one of the small ones. Each one is probably the same length, if not bigger, including the larger files that have their own smaller files inside.
So as I know Azrael is good with this stuff, like really good. So is there a way for me to make a copy of this?
I'd say with a 16, yeah, you kind of look over to some of the fresh hard or flash drives your dad keeps just in a drawer, and you take one of the unopened ones, tear it open real quick, pop it in, and download the... How much of the file do you want to download? Just one or multiple? Because it depends on the speed that it'll download.
Like how long are we taking?
Yeah, it'll take longer depending on how much you download.
I can download it. I can do a lot of it and then try and distract him.
All right, so as it starts to download, it's slow going. There's a lot of data, but something that stands out to you with that 16, as you see the little percentile of gigabytes downloading, all of a sudden, a little bit of added gigabyte all of a sudden adds as it downloads. And ever so many times, like, you gather your dad's still eating downstairs after a few minutes, so he's probably not coming back up too quickly. But for the last few minutes, you've seen the code actually add on more gigabytes before it finally finishes. So what started as a, 10 gigabyte file ends up being a 20 gigabyte file by the end of 5 minutes.
Oh, it doubled.
In only 5 minutes.
That is suspicious. I'll definitely point that out later to Azrael.
Alrighty, as you take the code, as you hear the footsteps coming up, you close it off, cap it, put it in your pocket, put the computer back where on the screen it was, and slowly slip out before your dad reaches the top of the stairs. As he kind of walks by, looks over to his all the other rooms as he's walking towards his bedroom, but then remembers, oh, gotta turn off my computer. All right. As he goes back to the office, passing your room by. Work. As he finally closes it all down, you just hear his door close as he goes back to his bedroom finally.
Sweet. So I guess that's all for me. I'll call it a night.
Alrighty. Nason, anything you would like to do before the night ends, as your online ended and you still haven't gotten a stream in today, but you figure it's probably either too late, or if you're willing to, you could probably get a couple hours in, you get a couple of late night viewers.
Well, I was streaming that already, wasn't I?
No, there's no stream hookup yet for the Digimon game because it's not public.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I stream for a little bit after that, but first I go and do a quick shower, jump out, and then do a stream.
And as the night goes on, you get so into it, eventually you finish your stream and pass out. Maybe a little later than you'd hoped, just because you were really into this game. And so, as you pass out and wake up again as you all do, Aiko, as you awaken...
Yes. As I awaken, call you out on the spot.
The usual repartee, so to speak, that you're used to doesn't seem to occur. No.
My siblings aren't being complete and utter buttholes.
No, in fact, it's surprisingly quiet in the house.
I get up and decide to at least go check downstairs if there's anything involving breakfast or living beings.
As you go downstairs, you see your mother and your father and your older sister kind of just look up to you. Oh, hello, Aiko. Well, if it isn't Sleepyhead. Hello, baby girl, as he stands up. You look spry and ready for another day.
I should have stayed upstairs. I thought it was too quiet, now it's too loud.
Well, now that you mention it, your little brother hasn't come downstairs yet. I was thinking he would wake you up
Not
and
it.
come down. Very well, I'm going up. Dear, get Aiko's plate. Oh, of course, as he kind of does a hop over dramatically like a ballet dancer.
I just pictured that too.
After a little while, as you enjoy a nice sweet breakfast of fresh pancakes, you all of a sudden hear your mom kind of coming down quicker. Finally woke him up. He was just knocked out. I tell you, I've never seen that boy so sleepy. And behind her, you can see the slowly drooling and walking little Katsu.
What? The nightmares keep you up again?
No, don't have nightmares. It was just, you know, a long night is all. I was busy is all.
What exactly can you be busy with?
None of your business, dork.
You really want to go there? You remember the last time you called me a dork?
Nah, you can't touch me. Mom's still here.
Oh, yes, I can. Mom or not. Steps closer ever so slightly.
Mom! Aiko, just get ready for school.
Don't have to tell me twice.
As you go up to your room, roll me a perception check.
$17.
17. Aiko, your game console, your headset has been moved. It is not on the desk on the charger. It is on the desk off the charger near the computer.
That little bleep. Oh, he's gonna hear it from me when I get back downstairs. I quickly dress, pack my bag, put it on the charger so it's ready for tonight. And not exactly gracefully, but quickly step down the stairs.
As you arrive downstairs, your mother and Katsu have already gone for his school.
Oh, great. I'll just have to get him when he gets back home.
Get who, dear? Are you ready to go? I can drive you, you know.
I'm gonna need the walk to calm my own anger down. Your little son decided to touch my very expensive headgear that my school gave me.
Oh, now, let's not go throwing accusations around. It doesn't end well for all of us when you two don't get along. Now, as he hops over to you. A good big sister forgives and forgets. He is young.
And a good parent teaches their kids not to touch things without properly asking because it's respectful.
Well, I'll tell you what then. I'll give him a good talking to, and I'll make him run the music the next time he's at the theater. He'll have to flop the metal bands over and over again the entire time.
You know, that's not bad.
There you go. I'll let you let Big Dad handle it.
Be as dramatic with the talking to as possible. Like, maybe if you see him outside of his school later today.
Ooh, yes, I'll be the one to pick him up today. I'll give him a good scare.
And with that, I shall make my way to school. I need to burn off this energy anyway.
As you walk down the street, you just hear that same friendly goodbye. Until tonight, my dear, as he drives by, as you hear it out loud throughout the neighborhood.
Put my hood up.
And as you look around, you notice your next door neighbor, about two houses down, just kind of giggles. Morning, Miss Aiko.
Morning.
Don't worry, we did that to our kid too until they were graduated and gone.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
No, he is a kabuki theater owner. So, as you all arrive to school, the day begins as it always does, with the fun beginning of a quiet and kind of boring classroom. All right, everyone. Sit down, sit down. As Miss Emmy talks to you all. All right, now, today, we are going to be studying the finer points of the literature aspects of Romeo and Juliet. And you just hear the just drolls and heavy breathings of people. As you all go through the day of school, Aiko and Nasan, being in your class specifically, you notice. Roll me actually a perception check, actually.
Okay.
$22.
22.
Same.
Wow,
22.
very nice. You both notice it. That there are actually more students not here today. You notice
Oh.
Ikabuki-san is not here, and Marlon is not here, who is an American exchange student.
Oh, this is weird.
Right now, with the other missing the other day, that makes 3 absences.
Thank you!
Welcome to the Dragon's Den. You are now an official Hoardling, because we are dragons and we hoard treasure, and you are a treasure.
Yay.
As other than that, though, the rest of the class, you notice, all of them seem very tired. They just look wiped.
You think it's got something to do with this game that everyone's playing?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Like,
I don't think
Remember
they
last-
understand how to time manage and get enough sleep when they're done.
I don't think that's the reason. I think it's the night. Like, you know how like some of them would be like like their HP would go low and they just disconnect or whatever. I think it has to do something more in the real world. I just get this feeling.
I don't like the sound of it either, to be perfectly honest. As Azrael sits down next to you both. Sorry I'm late.
Where have you been?
My uncle's truck broke down, so we had to fix it on the road here. But I could tell as soon as I walked in, everybody looks wiped. I can tell you a lot of these guys aren't gamers or anything, so Aiko might be onto something. It could very well be tiredness, but you're not wrong, Nason. I don't like the look of it. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Video games don't typically tire a person out this much. Now, of course, we don't know the extent of this virtual reality program. This is all new technology, so it could also just be fatigue on the brain.
Well, why aren't we affected then?
That is a good question. What's different between us and them?
My theory is like what I mentioned before.
Well, they can't all be getting beat up.
Well, something's going on.
The 3 absences concern me, at least, but the others' tiredness doesn't seem to associate with that. An absence is different than tiredness. Tiredness can just come from the gaming, but the absence, that's what worries me. That's 3 absences here, and I heard from Megumi, another one who was absent, an upperclassman is gone too. So that makes 2 more in that class. So far, that's a total of at least 10 or more students that aren't here in the last 2 days.
Man, this is getting really just too mysterious.
We'll keep an eye out. At this rate, I don't think we have any evidence or anything to really worry about, except other than the fact that these guys clearly don't know how to, tame themselves when it comes to gaming. At least we're all hopping off at a decent time. Perhaps they're just not doing that. Maybe that's the difference.
Yeah.
We set a time for ourselves to leave, whereas they keep playing.
True. But I stayed up all night afterwards doing streaming, and I feel fine.
Aren't you a streamer anyway? So don't you stay up late all the time?
Yeah.
Well, that could be the reason why you're fine.
Yeah, but it. Can't argue with that.
One person's difference is not enough. We need enough evidence of everybody. I'm gonna keep investigating. I heard from Zane that he has something for me. We haven't met up yet though. So I'll have to see him at tonight or today at shop class, and we'll find out what he's got for me.
Okay.
In the meantime, what are we doing? Are we focused on Romeo and Juliet? The heck? Ugh. Thought this was supposed to be. Thought we were supposed to be learning or English to Japanese. Why are we studying Romeo and Juliet?
Maybe it's part of the English lesson, but I had to say this is like an ancient story right here.
And yet it's been used from school to school to school for the last 100 years.
And more.
Well, I guess we better dive in as he opens his book and places his head on the book.
Ah, I see you mean literally.
Wake me up when it's over. This is the 3rd time I've gone through this exact book. I think I'll remember it.
I lean in and just start quoting from Romeo and Juliet just to mess with him a little bit.
As the day of class goes by, the draining aspects of Shakespeare's writing style never-endingly hurting anybody who has to sit through a class of it. Finally, the class ends and you go on to your next courses. Eventually, we get to the end of the day at shop class as Zane
See, I'm not the only one who needs a minute.
As I what?
Zane, you are in shop class and you see next to you your two other classmates who've taken this course, Azriel and Coda. As Coda is deep into his own personalized engine repair. Each of you was given an engine to find out what was wrong with it and to fix it. His is revving and you can hear just a bunch of crackling inside the engine, and he's just tearing it apart trying to figure it out. So he's not really paying attention to you guys as Azriel kind of leans over into you. Hey, I got your message. What's up? You said you had something for me.
Yeah, my dad looked a bit stressed last night trying to sort out some programming stuff. I thought you could maybe take a look at it.
Yeah,
There
hold
was
on one
this
second. I'll
weird
grab
thing.
my uncle's computer. He's not using it right now. Hey,
Yeah.
can I borrow the computer real quick? I need it to figure out the problem with my engine. Fine, if you need it, go ahead. I'm not gonna use it. Dang thing's a death trap. It shocked me the other day. Let me guess. You had water next to it. What does that have to do with anything? As he grabs the computer and brings it over, kind of plugs it in nearby the desk, pops in the flash drive and starts typing furiously, trying to see where the specific coding ends and begins. Interesting. Huh. That's odd. The more and more I
something.
dig deeper, this code especially, this code is just, it's adding to itself. I'm trying to type and delete it as it goes to fix it or edit it, but it's editing itself. It's adding more and more as it goes. Trying to keep up with it, but I can't. This is insane. I've never seen a code like this that self-replicates. Where'd you say
But
you got this
can't
code
figure
from?
it out, right? It was something my dad was working on, so
And he works for Takamoto, doesn't he?
he does.
So, we have tired students, and we have a weird, bizarre code. This doesn't make sense at all. I mean, I haven't looked at AI codes in a long time, so it could be a new form of the AI. Self-replicating could be the adjustment and editing. It could explain the advanced personalities we've been seeing with the Digimon. But to use this kind of code on a video game? That's insane. This is something you would use for robotics or advanced computer requirements for, you know, rocket ships and making sure they stay on course.
Well, it's a pretty advanced game from what we've seen.
You're not wrong. I'm having a hard time escaping the fact that it feels so real every time we're inside of it. Especially the personalities of the Digimon. Rain himself, I mean, yeah, he's kind of a slow guy, but why is he so slow? But the other Digimon seem to have different personalities, and it's like each different AI is programmed to be smarter or dumber than the next.
So you reckon you could like change this around to like so we can get like cool stuff?
Well, not with this small amount of code, but if this code keeps creating and building on itself, this could create an entire new Digimon inside the game if I were to add it in.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Problem is, I can't even know what that Digimon would be, nor how it actually grow.
Let's take the risk. Why not? It'll be fun.
Alright, I'll have to bring it with me when I go home today. I can try to put it into my personal game. It'll take some time, though, even if self-replicating code, to get to the size it would need to be a full thinking AI. It's gonna take probably a few days.
Well, when I was downloading it, it did double in like 5 minutes, so it shouldn't take too long.
5 minutes and it doubled the amount of data?
Apparently so.
Weird. Maybe it has to be hooked up to internet. It didn't advance from that.
Yeah. So you're like good at this stuff, right? Like
Yeah, I'll
Help me
take
out
a
a little
look
bit.
at it. And you guys spend the next 45 minutes of class trying to figure out engine's carburetor just exploded. But after that, the day ends as you all are able to count your blessings of a simple, repetitive day. And though the fatigue is on you of having to listen to the droll voices of your computer professor, you are finally able to make your ways back home. As Zane, as always, you are offered the ride by, Azriel and his uncle, and you notice Coda yet again leaves class as soon as it ends the bell and just disappears as soon as he leaves. And for a guy in a wheelchair, that seems pretty difficult, but as soon as he passes through that door after you guys, go on, he is all the ways down that, lane like he's been driving a motorcycle.
He's like speeding down a ramp, just.
Dude has a need for speed, even in a wheelchair.
He's leaving or he's already left?
He's leaving. Like every day so far he's left the classroom, he has just bolted out and just started zooming down out towards the parking lot.
Hey, computer boy.
Can I help you again? Jeez, I have a name,
seem to-
It's called Azriel.
So what do you reckon's up with that Coda boy?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know what's up with him. I mean, he's only been here a few days, but as long as I've known him, he's always kind of been on the move, so I'm sure he's just excited to get back to whatever he's doing. It does concern me, though. He's a little distant, but can't blame him, I guess.
It just seems like he's hiding something that could be important to us.
Well, no offense, my friend, but you constantly look like you're hiding something. So I'm just saying, it doesn't always mean there is something to worry about, unless you are always hiding something.
Well, can't tell you everything, and you should be worried.
As he kind of just stares at you, and as you get like no smile response to him, he starts to just like instantly stop laughing all of a sudden, like, all right, let's move on.
Also, try not to kill us this time when you're driving.
Yeah, one time, you just don't let it go. Fine, you want to drive, you go drive. You got your license, don't you?
I can, but yeah, I kind of don't want to.
Yeah, exactly. So beggars can't be choosers. All right. Unc, get in the back. Zane's coming with us again. Oh, good. I can feel young and spry as I hop and fall in the back of my own truck. Well, I'd put you in the passenger seat, but you put so much junk in there that you wouldn't fit anyway. You know, people used to respect their elders. Well, people also used to not, drive around in trucks, so it's amazing how things change. As you all,
two seatbelts.
as you all hop in the truck and start driving home, and Aiko, as you start your walk home, Megumi kind of runs up to you. Hey, Aiko!
Hey, Megumi, what's up?
As she's got her bicycle with you. Well, I was just wondering if I could walk home with you.
You have a bike.
I know. Well, I can, push it. I don't have to ride it. It's more of just because I can't leave it here all day, so I always have to take it home with me.
You know, a good point. Yeah, if you want to, do we walk in the same direction?
I don't know. So I guess we'll find out.
All right then.
As you guys start to walk, she kind of starts looking a little awkward. Roll me an insight check.
Dirty 20. Of course I would see it.
There's just something on her mind. She keeps looking back and forth at you, and she keeps looking at that little digivice that she's wrapped around the handlebar of her bike. And then she just keeps like looking away every time she notices you look, like, I'm not, and she's just fidgeting like crazy with her bicycle strap.
Okay, spill the tea.
What? Tea? What do you mean?
Come on, I can see you shaking like a leaf over there. What's up?
It's just... Yesterday kind of got to me. I mean, I know we didn't really have to fight too much, but... You remember when we were fighting with that freezing or person and the corrosive person, the green and the knights, the guys, the black knights?
Yes.
Well, just like the last time we fought their friends, I got this unnerving feeling, and I think my Digimon felt it too. So my Digivice has been kind of giving me eerie vibes. Like every time I hold it, I just feel like a chill. The fact that 2 of them were enough problem, but now there's 4 of these player killers going around, knocking down these players, taking away all the fun of this supposed to be entertaining game. And yet we haven't heard anything about it. No announcements, no complaints about playing the game wrong. It's like the player killers are okay, like they're just allowed to do this.
Well, they don't realize that it could possibly be real. I mean, if we were told that this is straight up a video game and they really didn't have any, like, living being aspects, if it really was just NPC scrolling text bars, would you really, feel bad?
I mean, I guess if I was playing an old-fashioned game where just got the controller, I mean, even then I'd feel a little bad because I know they're just computer players, but I feel bad doing anything like that. But the fact that these 4 can just so idly destroy this form of life, I get it. It's not real, it's fake, but the screams are real, the sound is there, and yet they don't seem to be bothered by it. Or if anything, they're enjoying it.
Well, think about it in a neurological standpoint, like therapist and maybe, a psychiatrist ideas. Maybe they're sociopathic or psychopathic, and in this world they can take on that persona without really any regrets, so we think, and they just want to play the villain character and they're comfortable with that. Maybe that's their way of releasing stress from the real world, because if they act like that in the real world, they could be the ones to die.
I guess when you put it that way, yeah. I mean, there is a lot of stress going on. I mean, if all of these guys are students at this school, I'm sure they're pretty smart and they're going through a lot of pressure at home.
Who knows? I mean, you have villain characters or you have prideful characters who just want to be at the top, so maybe they think player killing is an easy way to level up. I mean, who knows what you're supposed to get XP-wise. It could be by taking missions, it could be by just straight fighting other creatures, it could even be player versus player. I really don't know the game mechanics, and I know that, just like us, there are other weird people out there.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, thanks for talking to me, that really helps. I'm not used to these video games, so I'm always so confused by how some people behave around them and everything, but I guess, yeah. I guess it's like when I play sports or when I ride my bike, it's just stress relief. I do get a little intense when I'm riding my bike. It kind of feels like I'm on the road with a motorcycle. I'm just going as fast as I can.
There you go.
So, by the way, I've noticed you haven't been doing your usual concerts. I just noticed, that you told me the other day that you do, singing and stuff on live, and I didn't see any new posts, so I guess the game really has been taking up all your time?
Well, that, and I kind of wanted to take a break with the whole school thing going on, and right now with my family's theater, I just want to make sure that I'm available to help whenever I can. As much as they annoy me, it's still the family business, so I help out when I can. Everybody takes breaks from their careers, every now and then. I just call this like a little mini vacation.
Nice. I mean, it's so cool that you have a, a job basically already. You're only 16. You're gonna be able to earn a living and everything. You're so lucky.
Lucky? You should see the kind of people I have to deal with, and there's obviously going to be people who don't like my singing, and I got to deal with them in the comments and all kinds of other stuff. But that's the life I chose. I just enjoy what I do. Honestly, I don't really need the money per se, but it does help when the fundraising for the theater doesn't quite go as well as my parents want it to.
Oh, yeah. I guess that would be rough. I mean, still though, the fact that you stick to it and you don't, seem to mind helping out every now and then. I mean, it's gotta be some kind of fun, right? I mean, you've seen it all your life, haven't you?
That's the thing. I've seen it all my life.
I suppose. I mean, have you ever...
The same plays over and over and over again. I could quote everybody's line to a T.
Have you ever tried suggesting maybe some new plays? I mean, I know Kabuki is pretty traditional, but you're a musician. What if you asked to maybe add a new modern spin to it?
Trust me, if my parents would listen, they, I'm lucky to have my own separate career, is all I'll say.
Well, this is me, as she points to the left direction as you're heading straight.
Alright, I've gotta go this way, but, it's nice talking, hanging out, and will I see you on the game later tonight?
Yeah, I think so. I should be getting on. Well,
Alright, then I'll see you then.
bye!
See you later.
As she, walks off and kind of runs and hops on her bike for the, last leg of her trip. And you just see her zoom down the road.
Jesus Christ, she's fast.
And as you finally arrive back home... Oddly enough, you notice, the car that your mom drives is already home.
Well, Dad did say he'd pick up the little one today, so...
As you walk in, your mother is sitting in the dining room as you walk in, enjoying a cup of coffee, and kind of looks up to you. Oh, welcome home, Aiko. How was school?
It was alright, same as usual. How about yourself?
Busy as always. The theater was pretty packed for Wednesday.
Oh, really?
Your father, of course, took care of it all. I had to go pick up your brother early, though. He was feeling so tired, I guess, and they sent him home, said he wasn't feeling well.
Speaking of which, you might want to have a little talking to with him. I think what's going on is I found my headset disconnected from the charger and moved after I had put it on the charger last night. I didn't touch it this morning. So I think he probably got a hold of it, and my school gave it to me. It's supposed to be kind of this project that I'm working on. So I think he used it last night, and that's probably why he's so tired, is he was on it all last night, probably thought it was, the newest fad or video game or something. And I don't mind him using things if he just asks first, but I think that might be why he's tired.
All right, I'll have a talk with him. I don't want him getting any more fatigued as it is, so I need to stop him from getting hooked on this new video game.
I would appreciate it.
Make sure to do your studies.
Oh, I made sure to take care of my homework after I work on the project.
Good, that's my girl.
You know the deal we have. I have to keep my grades up if I want to keep singing. I'm not exactly about to let that end.
And you're an honorable woman of your word. I appreciate that. All right, off to it then.
Yes, I'm gonna go take care of a few things, and then I will probably hop on the device. So I shall see you later for dinner.
All right. As you go up, you hear a little thump.
Oh, no, what is it now?
As you go to your room where the thump came from, you see your little brother flipped onto the ground like he had just pushed himself off the computer, and the desk chair flew back. As he falls down, the helmet that he was wearing falls off his head.
I stand in the doorway, arms crossed, tapping my foot.
Oh. Ow. That really hurt. Oh. Bye. And he just slides under your legs.
I reach back and grab his freaking shirt. He ain't getting away from me.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
How can I have a +5 and roll a fucking 1?
He slides with that childlike speed and rolls out of the way, runs to his room and slams his door closed, locking it.
We're not done talking about this.
And you just hear the sound of his raspberries behind the door.
Yeah, real mature. Mom wants to talk to you, by the way.
Tattletale!
You're the one not asking permission.
I want a sister, not a belly snitcher.
I would make a yo mama joke, but she's also our mama, so that's not fair.
Alrighty, as your brother's escapade is over, you see on the ground the fallen piece of equipment that has been unplugged.
I guess I pick it up and inspect it to make sure it's working.
Everything seems okay. Roll me an investigation check.
That is a 4.
Seems okay. Nothing wrong with it.
I put it back on the charger, first and foremost, just to make sure everything is, smooth. Check its battery level, and if it needs to charge a bit, I'm gonna work on some other stuff on the computer, like homework and my music stuff, before I end up getting on. Like, I really want to get on, but I want to make sure I can be on as long as I want without having it die on me.
Alrighty, well, currently it's at 90%, so you spend the next, couple minutes, 30 minutes or so doing some, basic work, kind of fixing your, setup for the next time you stream, and then also doing whatever homework you can real quick, but that way you don't have to do it tonight.
Sounds good.
In the meantime, Nason, as you log on for the day as you get home, as your brain just tells you that you just need to put that helmet on again. This time that feeling, that drag, feels less of a drag and more of just a, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. All of a sudden it feels less like a pull of more of just something you know you want to do.
Yeah.
As you hop on and appear at the Azure Dragon base where you always begin.
I'll then start looking around. Tracy, Tyson, I'm back.
As you shout out, you see a bunch of the other players kind of stare at you awkwardly as they walk by. And then eventually you see them both running up, the two little doggos. There you are! Hey, good to see you again.
I kneel down with her head coming right towards me, getting ready for a tackle hug from the two.
And yet, oddly enough, you do not receive a tackle hug.
Aww. Aw.
They just kind of sit next to you like a loyal pup waiting for a pet or a head scratch.
Well, I give them huggies anyway.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, I
You're
don't
very
really need
welcome.
it, but thanks.
You know you love it.
Whatever.
What, you didn't miss me?
I can't really do anything with you gone, so yeah, I guess I did a little.
I look over at Tracy. Yeah, he misses me too.
Of course he does. I mean, really, all we get to really do all day is kind of walk around the town, you know, see all the other Digimon. Without you guys here, it's really not safe to, you know, leave the city grounds. We can't really do anything on our own out there.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, we could if we wanted to try, but I can't Digivolve without you here, and Tyson can't even Digivolve yet. Doesn't mean I couldn't take my, you know, handle
Yep.
myself.
Emphasis on the word yet. And I look over at Tyson.
I'm
with a
working on
smile.
it.
We're working on it because I want to see what since now that I know what Tracy looks like when she digivolves, now I'm excited to see what you're gonna look like.
Well, I bet you it's gonna be pretty cool. I mean, I'm already cool as it is, but, you know, it's gonna get cooler.
You think it'd be about 20% cooler? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
I don't get it.
It's an old show meme catchphrase thing.
Ah, whatever you say, dude.
Yeah. So, what do y'all want to do today?
Well, if we're not meeting up with the guys, I suggest we do some training or get a quest.
Good idea. Is there a training ground around here?
I don't know, actually. Usually we just kind of go out in the field and, you know, there's plenty of wild Digimon out there to fight, so if we want to go train there.
Well, I just don't want to go and pick fights. Like, I want to battle someone that, like, for a reason.
What more
If they
reason do
want
you
to
need?
cause trouble, then... Well, if they're causing trouble, then we can fight.
Well, yeah, I suppose you're right. As you guys are talking, all of a sudden you get a notification on your screen, an invite, or more of a request to take a quest.
Oh. Well, speaking of which, we just got an invite to a quest.
Well, there you go.
The timing here is amazing.
As you look at it, it says the sender was Snow Agumon, the one you guys freed the other day.
Oh, it's from that Snow Agumon we rescued.
As it has a bold print, Snowy Wastes Emergency. Hello, the Snow Villages could use some help. You were very helpful the other day, and well, we just finally arrived here, but it's still not looking great. The Big Boys tribe is starting to move in more often, and there are these weird Digimon showing up I don't recognize. They seem to be wearing these weird armor aspects, kind of like what you wear. But, you know, they look like you, but I can't see their faces. So, you know, if you don't mind, you and your friends come and help. My village can, you know, reward you if you need it. And that's literally the entirety of the quest. And it actually bolds into an actual quest request of the video game design. Snowy Wastes. Goal: to push out or destroy members of the Big Boys tribe and allies from the snow villages of Mojimon and Frigimon.
Guys.
We got a prize to win and a fight to fight.
Yeah, but I think we need to wait for the rest because I think it's those knights we fought the other day again.
Ugh, those guys are the worst.
I know. I don't want to go in on this alone. I know I have you two, but I don't think it would be. I don't think we'll be strong enough just with us three.
All right, well, send an invite to your friends over at Crimson Shield. I'm sure at least we can get their help.
Yeah, good idea. I send an invite to my friends if they're online.
And at that time, Zane, as you've logged on, you get the invite to the quest, as Megumi has found you, as is normal when you log on, and basically greets you like, you know, one of their Digimon would if you had a Digimon partner, and has just been talking your ear off this whole time.
What is it now?
Oh, we just got a request. Oh, looks like it's from that Nacine guy.
Okay, what does he want?
Let's see. Looks like... Oh, great. Looks like one of those knights up north. That's the snowy dino guy that we saved the other day. Looks like he needs help, and he's requested ours.
Why can't one of these missions be like on Tropical Island or something, or like, you know, something desirable?
Right? Why do we have to go to the freaking Arctic? Ugh. I guess we also better dress for, you know, to impress. Good thing I went shopping with Aiko. As she all of a sudden, like, clicks her finger like she's going through a menu, and you just see her clothes instantly change to a thick leather long trench coat with this kind of just pure, like, real leather black, you know, essence to it as it goes down past her knees. And then you see that she's wearing full-on, like, poofy, white, furry boots with long leather pants, black leather, and a kind of tight-fitting, I guess you'd call it, I guess basically a t-shirt, so a t-shirt. But it's like a nice, what do you call it, the material, not fleece, but it's kind of that, you know, nicer, warm material you find for, like, sweaters.
Oh, I know what you're
Actually.
talking about, but I can't think of the word either.
Cotton. It's like thick cotton.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Whatever
It's a
sweaters are made
t-shirt.
of. Yeah, it's basically a t-shirt made of
Yeah,
sweater stuff.
Nylon. Or not nylon, no.
But either way,
cotton or
moving on.
Wool, whatever, yeah.
But she is just dressed for the warm now, or for the cold. Perfect. This is something Aiko picked out for me. It looks awesome. I feel like that
Nice. You
character from
just
that
bought it
old
for yourself,
movie.
or-
Said I feel like that
Which
character
movie?
from that old movie, The Matrix.
The Matrix.
What? You never heard
Sure,
of it?
is that like a knockoff remake?
It's that one with the girl and the guy there in the long black coats like this.
Wait, how am I already there? by
No,
the way?
you're not. I'm talking to Zane.
Oh, okay.
You're not supposed to be talking.
You acted like I was.
No, I didn't. I was talking to Zane the whole time.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So, as you get the request, do you accept?
Might as well. Got nothing better to do.
Alrighty. As you accept, it has a little caveat down below. It says, "Would you like to purchase a fur coat?" Because, and it has a little description of it gives you cold resistance to inclement weather.
How much?
It says 10 bits, so 10 gold.
Yeah, I'll get one.
Alrighty, if you want to look in your inventory options and click Manage Inventory, you can type in fur coat, and it should pop up.
Okay. Inventory, manage inventory. Fur coat, add equipment, backpack.
Equipment.
Okay, added, and then minus 10. How much gold should I have?
Last time you guys got a 300 gold boost from the reward, so you should have 300 at least, because you haven't spent it yet.
Okay, so I have 100 from before, and then 300.
So yeah, you should just have to subtract the 10 then. And then are there any discs or any replenishments any of you guys would like to do before you go on the quest? That includes you, Nason. Now I am talking to you.
Sorry. Say that again?
I said, is there anything you guys would like to purchase before you go on this quest? Any restocks you would like to do?
Winter clothes.
All right, so that'll be 10 gold for that. You can look in your inventory and find fur coat. And then is there anything else you guys would like? There are capsules you can buy or sprays or CD players and CDs.
Oh, yeah.
I'll buy a few CDs.
Yeah, same.
Wait. Because it says, actually, no, I'll just buy CDs. That's it.
So there's classical CD as an option. There's rock and roll CD, which I believe you got automatically one of those, which is the basic one. And then there's hip hop CD.
I will get one of each.
Alrighty, so the hip hop CD will cost you 20 gold because it gives a +2 to the check. And then the classical is the highest one, so that'll cost you 50 gold because that gives a +3 to the check of trying to tame or to befriend a Digimon.
Okay, so 70, that's minus, right?
And then, Nason, if you haven't bought one already, I don't think you have, the CD player costs 15 gold. Or no, it's 10 gold, I believe.
Okay.
I'd said, and then, it was 10 gold. So it's 10 gold for the CD player.
All right, got it.
And then it's the prices I just said, and then it's 5 gold for a rock and roll CD.
What's this classical CD?
That's 50 gold, so that gives you a +3 to the check.
I'll get that.
Alrighty, those should all be findable in your inventory. And then if you want to restock on any items like Digi Bananas or Digi Meats, or if you want some capsules like health capsules or SP capsules.
Okay.
Aiko, at this time also, if you wanted to, you could be doing that too, just to put in your inventory, so that way when you do log on, you're set to go.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Alright, so...
How much are the capsules again?
Alright, so for the basic HP capsule C, that's going to cost you 2 gold. And then
Okay.
for the B and A, it's 10 gold and then 20 gold.
Okay, I'll get an A. I shall get 2 because for each of my Digimon.
And then the sprays, which heal multiple people at once. For HP spray C, that's 30 gold. For B, it's 50. And for A, it's 100.
What's this resurrection capsule?
It says what it is. It's a resurrection capsule. So that one will cost you a lot. That is that is that is 250 gold for one of those.
Yeah, I'll save that for later. Okay, so the CD player and the CD was 60 together.
Correct.
So how much do I add to it again?
Oh, and then it was for the capsule C, it was 20. Or for the
That's
capsule
capsule
A.
A.
For the capsule A, it was 20.
Yeah.
So that would,
So
if
that'd
you're
be
getting
80.
2 of those, that'd be yeah. Unless you're getting 2 of them, I thought you said 1 for each, so that's 40 extra. So that'd be 100.
Okay, so 100 straight. Okay.
Yep.
All right, got him.
Alrighty.
So for the cloak of displacement, there's 2 options.
For the what?
Cloak of displacement, it says.
Cloak of displacement?
Is that something else? Is that not part of
That's
this?
not part of this.
Okay.
The only items available are the ones that have Digimon written on the side of them.
So I just see 2 TD. Oh, no, I see the third one, sorry. Ignore me.
And then there's also MP, by the way, if you guys want to have that, which replenishes your spell counters. So if you guys want any of those, you can also get those. Those are a little bit more expensive than the HP ones because they replenish your spell slots. But that is up to you.
How much are they?
For the capsules, C is 20, B is 40, and A is 60.
For the MP?
Yep. And then for the spray, the B is 100 and the A is 200. Because you're replenishing multiple people's spell slots, so it's expensive. Well, thank you for coming, Dr. Chimera.
Yeah, thank you for joining. Sorry, I was trying to type it up and I missed how much they were. My bad.
Which one are you getting?
MP capsule B.
All right, that is 40 gold.
Okay.
Alrighty.
That's 80 then.
So with that all taken care of, Aiko, are you all set to go?
Yep, I'm ready to log in.
Alrighty. As you all have started to meet up, using the teleportation of the beginning of a quest, you all appear at the Azure Dragon location. As soon as I get back to it. As Zane and Megumi appear, and Aiko, finally you log in, and you got the notification as well about your the mission request to join a party towards the north.
Hi guys.
Oh, there he
Yeah.
is, Zane.
This mission better be worth it, for going all this trouble.
Oh, but he was such a nice cutie dinosaur. I'm sure it's worth it. What, you don't want to save that cute little face?
He was fluffy too.
Well, I think Zane just doesn't want to do anything. He seems like the laziest of you humans, as the little Labradormon looks up to you.
I just ruffle her hair.
I just prefer doing things that benefit me.
You sound like one of those virus Digimon.
Well, technically he digivolves into one.
Yeah, guess that makes sense.
But
You kinda see,
keep in mind he's
kinda
on our side.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. You know, Zane, roll me a perception check. And Aiko, actually, because Aiko would notice this too.
Oh, that's not a high roll.
That is a
5.
12.
Oh no.
Aiko, you notice it because you're concerned enough about it to kind of look over at Megumi, but you notice not Megumi, but her Digimon partner, Sistermon, looks almost a little dejected at the comment.
Wait, which comment?
The aspect of her saying you're acting like a virus type.
Oh,
Wait, Labramon said that? Or Tracy said that?
Yeah, Tracy said that.
Tracy,
You didn't
think
notice.
that
Let's say you didn't notice
Oh.
Sistermon.
oh. Well, I didn't roll.
Because I didn't ask you to. I'm saying you wouldn't have noticed. So I only let it to
Oh.
Zane. I only let it to Zane and Aiko because they're attuned to Megumi.
Oh, okay.
so I rolled a 5, so I didn't notice.
No, yeah, you did not notice. I'm sorry. A 5 is basically not quite a failure, like of an automatic, but a failure pretty much most of the time.
Yeah.
But as you all kind of gather around, kind of get ready, Aiko, you had to take a little extra time to go shopping and grab the stuff you needed for supplies. Your nice furry Angorimon suit ready and, you know, able to give you a bit of support for this future endeavor.
I love it. I'm in a bunny suit.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Look at my giant ears.
Ah, so
And
fluffy.
I mean that in a good way.
No worries. I understood it as a compliment.
As I'm bobbing my head side to side to make the ears move.
Yes, my ears do this as well. As he starts to flop his ears back and forth. But my ears can also do this. As they kind of wrap around you and start kind of lifting you up. I don't think your ears can do that. Alrighty, so as you all set up and start to get ready, Azrael finally arrives. There you all are. Sorry about that.
You alright?
Yeah, well, so you know about the car incident today. Well, when I got home, I was also doing some computer work and, you know, got kind of focused into it. But I'm here, I'm ready. I saw the notification. I think I should be good on restocking. So I'm ready to go whenever. I think, are we just walking it? We're hitching it?
Oh yeah, we need a ride there, don't we?
Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to get it, because if you look at the map, it looks like the snowy continent is actually across the water, so it looks like we might have to hire a boat when we get up there.
Yeah, or an airship if there is one.
Man, you really love this futuristic stuff. I don't know if they all have an airship, but that'd be cool.
Well, there's some fantasy worlds that had airships. You know what a hot air balloon is?
I don't know if I ever saw any fantasies with that, but you're right. We did just see that jet, you know, Digimon the other day, so there might be a Digimon that, you know, works as a plane.
That's true. Or a Digimon that could work as a submarine.
There's all kinds of Digimon. That's the fun part about being us. We can be anything you can think of. Unlike you humans stuck in your kind of silly, boring form.
Well, wasn't there but what about Zane? He can digivolve. And there other players that can digivolve as well?
I suppose, though it just seems a little weird. Kind of like you're stealing our thunder there, Zane.
No, Tracy,
Hey,
be
no rules
nice.
against it.
What? I am being nice.
I just ruffle her hair a bit more.
Whatever. Come on, Tyson. Ugh. I swear, the last few days, she's been more and more difficult to deal with.
How so?
Like any girl. As he walks away at that comment.
What if it's her time of the month? I'm
And
sorry.
instantly, Megumi just gives you the devil eyes.
I'm sorry.
I walk over to him, look him dead in the eye, and then I take my middle finger and I flick him across the nose.
Ow!
What
Yeah.
you...
What did I do?
And all of a sudden, just brushing past you, like pushing you shoulder-wise, Megumi walks by. Figures.
What?
And she just walks away. Sister
I'll walk
Mon
with her.
kind of walks by with her and just kind of stares at you like a nun giving you a disappointing nod.
But by the way, I wasn't actually being in character for that. It was just.
Don't make it worse for yourself.
Then you
What?
gotta specify that.
All right, I'll just shut up.
Oh, it
then.
wasn't your character being sexist, it was you being sexist.
Yeah, exactly. I was
I
about to say,
wasn't-
don't make it worse for
Wait.
yourself.
I said I was kidding, and it's just. All right, I'll just shut up then.
Alrighty,
Bye,
so
Probably
guys.
the time of the month.
No,
as
I'm
you
just.
all
I'm kidding.
as you all hop
Don't worry,
together,
he's just menstruating.
But hey,
you had that one coming. As you all hop in and start heading out from Azure Dragon, If you're wondering why you guys didn't start from Red Shield, it's because Red Shield is actually blocked off by mountains, so it's not a direct path to the snowy continent. So you actually have to go all the way up past Gold Rose and up towards the frontier waters. Alrighty, so get a new little coloration going on for this journey. See, we had a blue, purple, green. Today's color will be a light blue to represent the ice. As you all start making your way upward.
On your way up toward the north.
As you guys travel, I would like one of you, either anybody who wants to do it, but make sure to comment or raise your hand first, that way before you roll the dice, who would like to roll a d20 for me.
I can't raise my hand, but I'll roll.
Alrighty, so roll me a just
Cool.
straight d20.
All right. 10.
A 10. Alrighty. As you guys start to traverse and move forward, there is a brief moment, and I would like you all to roll perception checks.
Uh-oh. Another 22.
23.
Alrighty, that's a lot of good perception checks. As you all start to walk by the crossroads nearby that go straight towards Gold Rose or left towards the Red Shield, you notice that there is a group of eyes watching over you from a distance.
Guys, I think we're being watched.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Labramon, Tracy, Tyson, do you see what we see? Do you smell anything?
Well, some does smell off. It could be a Digimon.
Does it smell malicious, or is it a ally?
I can't exactly smell that.
True. Just be on your guard, okay?
All right. As you all start
By the
walking
way,
forward. What were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna ask Tracy, why is she in a bit of having an attitude today?
Attitude? I don't know what you're talking about.
You were giving comments about virus Pokemon when we have friends who are virus Pokemon around us. And in the party.
What's your point? You made a comment about girls. I heard that. I have good, keen hearing, remember?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's just I don't want you turning out to be a racist with what we call in our world.
I don't know what that means, but all I'm saying is viruses have been our enemies since before you all started showing up here. It's not exactly easy to just start saying they're our allies all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, that's what I mean. Just judging someone before you even know them that's what being a racist is. It's also like bad. It's also like giving slander to their type, if so to speak.
Alright, if you say so. I will try my best from now on to be a little bit more kind, I suppose is the word.
Yeah, I want you to be a good girl.
Fine. I'll try.
I give her a hug and just give her scritchies.
In that moment, you guys all of a sudden hear just this loud sound.
What the crap?
They sound friendly. We should go talk to them.
Get moving! Get moving! Hurry up! And you see at the top of at the front early or up ahead at the exact cross before you reach the signs again that turn off, there is a group of Commandramon walking by, and they have a little bit of a kind of a bandwagon going with them. As there are
not these guys again.
2 Black Agumon and 3 Commandramon, and then 1 ginormous looking dinosaur covered in black scales like the Black Agumon are, claw marks all over his face, his arms split into 2 massive claws. Keep moving! We don't need you causing us any trouble!
Looks like they're the ones that are causing trouble.
Those are more, Black Agumon, which means those probably aren't exactly, nice Commandramon.
Right, but what's that they're pulling around?
Aiko, roll me a history check for, but roll it with advantage because you have Angorimon.
That would be a 12.
A 12. And you rolled with advantage, eh?
Yes. The other one was a 9.
Well, 12 is good enough for me to at least identify this dinosaur Digimon. That is a Tyrannomon, but it is different, corrupted, similar to the Black Agumon.
So, if we did what we did before by taking out the Commandramon, then the Agumon and the Tyrannomon might turn back to normal.
It is a good possibility, yes.
What do y'all think?
We do have something following us, so
No, you
We
gathered
need
this
to-
is the thing that was, like, observing you, because they look like they were coming from the same direction of the you were looking at. But oddly enough, the one thing that stands out to you, though, is the number of eyes is less.
Oh.
alright. But not gone.
Okay, we need to go rescue those dino Digimon.
I don't disagree. I can't stand to watch as these guys are pushing around these innocent little guys.
Yeah, because it looks like that Tyrannomon's in a lot of pain.
All right.
So, we should probably prioritize the Commander one.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
I look down at my Digimon. You guys ready?
Ready? Alrighty,
Alright,
I need
let's
you all
let's
to
do
roll
this
me
thing.
initiative.
Who? Sorry.
4. I hate when the dice does it. It's like stuck between 2 numbers and it picks the lesser one.
That is always annoying.
It was on 16 and then it says 3, so it's a 4.
23.
23.
I rolled a 20. Not 20.
Wow, very nice. Natural 20 automatically lets you go first. So I'll have the map up here in just a second. And then I will let you position yourself. Aiko is going to be
That's-
out of commission for a little bit, so we're just going to go with her as going last.
Alright, out of character. I can't believe I actually said that earlier.
Don't dwell on it, man. Don't dwell on it.
That's gonna be a clip.
All right,
I
so
just know it.
4, and then you said nat 20 with a 23, Zane. And then for Megumi,
I think I've been like last every time in the order.
I was about to say this is the first time I think you've gotten like that good of a roll.
Yeah, I've always got
Megumi
one.
got a 19, very nice. Alrighty. So first up, as we get to the map,
Oh yeah, that one.
wrong music for that. There we go. Alrighty, so Zane, where would you like to position yourself as you're coming here from the leftmost point?
Can I be stealthy and go through the trees
Yes, you can.
next to the commander room?
Alrighty. So coming up from there, you want to go around them, like through the trees?
Through the trees.
All right, so let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I believe you have 45 feet of movement.
Where do I check that?
It should be in your main stats. If you look at the
ruler.
very top, it'll say walking speed.
40.
40, okay. So you have 40 feet. Alright, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 25, 30, 35, 40. So you can get all the way over here without you're being blocked by the picture. I gotta move up a bit. There we go.
And there's no like advanced movement, is there?
If you want to dash, you can as a bonus action if you want to use a key point.
There's no emergency right now, so I'll leave it there.
Alrighty. If you want to just use your whole turn to dash, you can dash by sneaking. You don't actually have to like dash and run to make a noise. So if you just want to use your turn to get close enough to where next turn you can get right at them.
Oh yeah, I'll do that then.
Alright. So we'll put you right here, hiding behind the bush.
Yes.
Don't do anything in the bush. Alrighty. So, up next is the Commander Mom, but they have not noticed you yet, so it's a surprise round. So Megumi will go next. So Megumi... They are going to actually follow Zane. I don't really know what I'm doing, but you seem to know what you're doing, so... She doesn't have nearly as much movement as you do, so her and Sister Mon are just going to be trailing behind you. And that will be her turn. So up next is Nason.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna be right here. Right here.
1 second.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you're just going right into it, huh?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, and I'm gonna use the Game Gal system on it, on this one. Short circuit.
Alrighty.
Oh wait, not short circuit. Surge.
Alrighty.
They need to make a dexterity save.
Alrighty, dexterity save.
Oh wait, I forgot. I need to roll for it. Hold on. Yes! 22.
That is a failure on their part, so they take full damage.
Alright, and
Hello, Hope.
6 lightning damage.
6 lightning damage. Lightning is actually... wait, is that their... Yeah, lightning is actually their weakness because they are a machine type. So that will actually be double damage, so
Oh.
instead of the...
Wait, sorry, that's a 2d6 lightning save damage on a failed save.
Alright, so roll an additional d6.
Alright. So that would be 11.
Alright, so that's 22 points of lightning damage because they are vulnerable to it. As you zap that Commandramon. Oh, great! We're being attacked, boys! Get ready!
Hold that thought. Watch this.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Alrighty. What would you like to do for Tracy and Tyson's turn?
For Tracy, I would like for her to, well, of course, make her action to get closer,
Alright.
and then do a retriever bark.
Alright, in which direction?
I'm getting to that. Hold on.
So with a cone effect, you can only hit a few of them. Is it a 30-foot cone or a 15-foot cone?
Oh, it's a 15.
Alright, so you would only be able to hit the Tyrannomon with that from her 30-foot distance that she could move forward.
Oh. Okay, Okay, yeah. Yeah, retriever bark.
Alrighty, Retriever Bark. 15-foot cone, they have to make a they have to make a Constitution saving throw. Alrighty. So that's Dark Tyrannomon. He needs to make a Constitution save. That is a 14. That is what is your DC?
14.
So he actually saves.
Dang it.
So he
Okay,
takes half
well, that
damage. So you have to roll 3. You still have to roll the damage, but he takes half because he saved.
All right. Let's see.
So it's 3d4 plus 2. Or, sorry, plus whatever yours is. I have a different thing up on mine, but...
3d4 plus. Yeah, plus 2.
Okay, so we have the same one up. Good. All right.
6. It says 4, but plus 2.
All right. 6 thunder damage cut in half because he's saved. So that's 3 points of thunder damage.
Now, for Tyson, I would like to digivolve him, or try to.
Unfortunately, you have to use Digivolve on your turn. So you'd have to have used
okay.
your action to Digivolve.
Well, I'll wait till the next turn. Okay, for Tyson, 35 feet. I just want him by Tracy. Keep her protected.
Alrighty, he can get all the way up there and block her visage from the rest.
Yeah. He can only do melee attacks, so that's it for our turn.
Alrighty. Aiko, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright. Roll me initiative, Aiko.
That is a 12.
12. Alrighty. So it is your turn, Aiko. Where would you like to start? Would you like to be up where Nason is, or would you like to be down towards the forest area?
I'd say probably near Megumi.
Alrighty. You and your big bunny. Alright, that's the max movement you can get this turn unless you want to dash.
No, I'm good.
Alright, is there any action you would like to hold?
I would say we can hold like a dodge or some sort of reaction in case they get closer.
Alrighty, you hold the dodge action. Good. Unfortunately, Necro's not here today. Alrighty, with that, it goes to Azrael's turn. Azrael is gonna come up behind Nason. And him and Rain are gonna go full-on front attack. So he's gonna get over here and he is going to use Digi-Evolution.
Oh.
As he's going to use his Digi-Evolution card to Digivolve. Where is... There he is.
Remember, only 5 seconds.
Yep.
He still has fun to
Gabumon.
hear.
Gabumon, Digivolve to... Garurumon! Alrighty, with that, Garurumon's turn. Garurumon is going to rush over using his dash ability as a bonus action. And go straight for the Commandramon. You gotta tell him that next time you see him. Alright, and he is going to use... Foxfire! Which means all of them need to make dexterity saving throws. So this one first. That is a failure for the first. That is a failure for the second. And finally, oh, no, that is a failure, actually. So all three fail their saves.
Dang.
All right, so they take the full brunt of the damage. That is 4d6 fire damage. That is 15 points of fire damage to each one of them. All right, so that puts one of them out of commission.
Hey.
And that is going to be end of his turn, so it goes back to the top of the back to the top of the round for Zane. Now the Digimon will actually get their initiative. However, this Agumon is no longer corrupted.
Which one?
I'm about to show you.
All right. Oh.
As it turns into a Snow Agumon.
Oh. What's it doing all the way down here?
All right, Zane, you're up.
Can I sneak behind the Commandramon and attack it?
Roll me a stealth check.
So 24.
24. That is definitely good enough to sneak up behind that Commandramon. You want to sneak up behind the middle one or the far one?
Can I reach the far one?
From your distance, yes.
I'll do that.
All right, so you get right up behind that far one. He has yet to notice you, nor has the other one.
And then I would do a let's do unarmed spirit attack.
Alrighty. Roll me an attack roll.
11.
Unfortunately, 11 does not hit, and you lose your moment of surprise as you punch, but it only seems to impact his chest of body armor, and as it doesn't do enough damage as he moves away from the impact like trained military, dodging out of the ray of damage, turns to you, pulls his rifle on you. Oh no! They're behind us!
I'll do my bonus action then and attack. Okay.
Alright, go for the attack.
Let's do this. Flurry of blows. 16.
16 does hit.
Okay, and damage roll is 4. for damage
Nice. 4 points of damage, and because you used Flurry of Blows, by the way, so that does use a key point, and you get 2 attacks, so you get to roll another attack roll against him.
roll. Is that the regular attack?
It said you clicked
Oh.
Flurry of Blows as your bonus action attack.
I did, yeah. Oh, so do damage again.
Yep. So you roll it. No, you roll attack again.
Oh, right. So get another attack.
Yeah. So what Flurry of Blows does is you use a key point to attack twice as a bonus action.
Oh, right. I'll do unarmed spirit attack again then.
No. I mean, it's you just roll the same thing again.
Oh, you mean? Oh, the hit thing.
Yeah, to hit. You just roll to hit again.
Okay.
That
18.
also hits. All right, now
And then
roll damage
damage.
again.
5.
5. Very nice. So a total of 9 points of damage. Very nice. He's looking rough as you come up behind him and give him the 1-2. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? That is your movement, your action, and your bonus action. I believe, though, you have 2 attacks, so you can do another spirit attack as your regular action. If you look at your actions, where it says actions, does it say attacks per action 2?
Yeah. I will save my key points.
No, that's not a key point.
Oh,
So, just because you're above level 5 now, you get automatically 2 attacks per action.
oh, I didn't know that. Sorry.
No, you're good. So you can take another unarmed spirit attack, or you can use any of the other abilities you have.
Okay. I'll do that then. Unarmed spirit attack.
Alrighty, roll to hit.
15.
15 does hit.
Sweet. And damage is 10.
10, very nice. And that's your key, so that's 10 points of darkness-based damage. He does not vulnerable to that, so it is just straight damage, but because you are both virus types, he also actually, so that is just straight damage, so he is down for the count.
One more.
Alrighty. Next up is that Commandramon, the one that is left. He actually rolled the highest on initiative. So, with that, he's down. And another Snow Agumon appears.
Wait, why did that one change?
Because you just knocked out his Commandramon.
Oh, right.
Alright, the last one's turn, and he is going to use first. He is going to move out of the way by using his movement and get behind his ally there. Away from all you guys. So he can get out of the distance, and then he is going to toss his DCD bomb into the middle of Garurumon, Tyson, and Tracy. So you all need to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay, Tracy's is dirty 20.
Very nice, that succeeds.
Tyson. Wait, you said dexterity save?
Constitution.
Oh, Constitution. Okay. Okay. And Tyson. 14.
That is a failure.
No.
And then for Garurumon, that is a 9, a failure for him as well. Alrighty, so with that, that is 14 points of psychic damage to Tyson, and he is blinded until the end of his next turn. So he has disadvantage on all attacks, and he cannot see.
Unless he digivolves, right?
No, that is still applied.
Oh, what?
Digi-evolution does not all of a sudden clear his eyesight.
Oh. What? Is there an item I have that could fix that?
I recommend glasses.
Also, Tracy takes 7 points of psychic damage because she saved, but she is not blinded. And then 14 points of damage to Rain, and he is blinded for the turn. And then Commandramon is going to use his Commander Strike ability so that the Dark Tyrannomon can take its turn now. Well, not its turn, but take a free attack. So it doesn't actually have to use its turn for this. It's the same ability for those who have ever played fighters on D&D. There is an ability for a certain fighter subclass called Commander Strike. Very helpful.
Uh-oh.
And Dark Tyrannomon is going to use his Dark Nail attack on Tracy.
No!
And he gets to add a D6 to that thanks to the Commander Strike. A 10 plus, where's the D6? Need a D6, need a D6. And a 3, so that is 13 to hit.
Ah, that's a miss. Ah,
Alrighty, so that does not hit.
oh, thank goodness.
Alright, so up next, it goes to Megumi. So Megumi and hers are going to move up to their maxed movement. And I don't think they have many ranged attacks, sadly. They're very physical. So she is going to do Attack Charge Field, which will give you all a D4 buff to all your attacks and your saves.
Oh.
So it's basically Bless. And then Sistermon, range of, oh yeah, she does have range. She is going to attempt to throw by using Divine Pierce, which is a radiant based attack where she impacts her glowing trident and tosses it at the Commandramon in the distance.
By the way, Hope made a good point.
23. That is a definite hit on Commandramon. Alright, so 2d10. 17 points of radiant damage. That hurt him.
Hope made a good point in the chat.
I saw it.
They said, oh, okay.
Alrighty, so with that, it goes to the Dark Tyrannomon. Now he actually gets to take his. No, that's he used
Didn't it
Commander
already go?
Strike, so that wasn't on his turn. That was on Commandramon's turn.
Oh, okay.
All right. So Dark Tyrannomon is going to move over just ever so slightly, not to get away from anybody's range, so that nobody takes an opportunity attack on him. But he is going to Fire Blast. As from this angle, he will hit Tracy, Tyson, and Garurumon.
No.
So they all need to make Dexterity saving throws.
Alright, Tracy. 13.
That is a failure.
And Tyson. 18.
18 is a success, so he'll take half damage. And then Garurumon needs to make the save. 13. Unfortunately, that is a failure. However, since he is a fire type Digimon, he actually still only takes half. So, yay! Oh, wait, no. He's a cold Digimon. Wait, what? No, he is a fire type Digimon. Right? Yeah. No, he's a fire. Yeah, he is a fire element. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So he's a fire element. Okay. So yeah, he does resist fire.
So it must be the blue fire, like hotter.
So he resists the fire, which means this damage will only do half to him as well. So roll my 3d8 damage. That is 14 points of fire damage. Oh, nice timing on that one.
But that'll only be 7 for Tyson.
So it's 7 on Tyson, that's 7 on Garurumon, but 14 on Tracy.
No.
And then they are both vaccine types. So actually, okay, they're good. I was gonna say none of your Digimon are data types, so they don't take any extra damage.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and then that is going to be his turn. So it goes to Aiko.
Do you really need my help? It looks like they've got it covered.
As you just see this giant dinosaur that's even bigger than the giant wolf that your friend has summoned just bellow out this massive blaze of fire at these Digimon. And you can just see the rage and chaos in the eyes of this Digimon. Like, of all the Digimon you have faced thus far, this seems the most animalistic. Just an uncontrollable monster.
Alright. Moving up towards Megumi as far as I can get. And then I want to try and do the sleep bubble thing.
Alrighty, roll your dice.
Gotta click over to it. 1 minute.
No, you're good, Hope.
That is 19.
19. And actually, Hope, if you look at Cyber Sleuth, Garurumon, I believe, is actually considered a fire type. So that's why I went all based on Cyber Sleuth stats when I was designing these.
She's in an ad. She said, wait a second.
Oh, okay.
Man, I need to play Cyber Sleuth.
All right, so
I have the game.
with a 19, that is enough because the Commandramon does not have enough XP points or HP points.
Oh, crap.
Wait, it doesn't go after who I target first?
It goes after in order of HP.
Oh.
And because Tyrannomon's HP was too high, it went to the one who was the lowest HP.
Got it.
So you did put the Commandramon to sleep, which means I need to roll something for...
Oh.
I also need to roll damage, because they take 1d4 water/acid damage.
Ah, yes. No, that's just the only button I could find that looks like, you know, it's out of commission.
2 damage to them both.
2. All right, so he is still he is still alive, but he is unconscious now.
Yes.
So I need to
As
roll
long as you
for...
don't hit them, they'll sleep.
I say I need to roll Constitution or a Wisdom save for Dark Tyrannomon, and he does.
All right.
Oh no, it's
Hope is
Intelligence.
back.
Yay.
Hope. So the one I was telling you is that I use Cyber Sleuth to determine the stat blocks of my Digimon that I made for this game. So in Cyber Sleuth, Garurumon is a fire type. That is a 7. So he is still enthralled and angry. So he has not been released from his corruption.
Thank you!
No problem. All right. So with that, Megumi, what would you, or not Megumi, Aiko, what would you like Bun Bun to do? As this terrifying Digimon is just bellowing fire, and it's about to hit Megumi as well, as close as she is getting.
Hold on, I'm looking through his stats. Can't. Hold on. Sorry.
Aiko, we must protect Megumi.
That's what I was thinking. It's. Can you like go grab her and bring her back this way?
I am on it. Don't worry about me. As he jumps forward.
I always worry about you, but.
As you worry about him, as you hope that he does not come to any harm, that love you feel for your Bun Bun as you hold tight to your clothes like you would hold tight to your little Bun Bun stuffed animal.
My stuffy.
It is me, Multimon.
All of a sudden, you see this energy emanating from Bun Bun.
Ah! My turn!
Angoraemon! Digivolve 2!
And now you're gonna see why I'm a furry.
Oh. Yeah.
Simba Rangoraemon!
Ooh.
Look at this man!
Oh, he looks so cool.
Ah! When we first watched Ghost Game on the thing and he evolved into this, I definitely had one of those crush moments on an anime character. I mean, look at him!
If you would,
I don't
if you
blame ya.
refresh your character app now, Aiko, you can see something new in your extras.
Oh.
Yay! I have his evolved form!
Nice.
And you also notice, Aiko, your symbol on your Digivice, a form of a heart, glows bright.
Wait a minute. What's my symbol on those necklaces we got?
Yours actually is the raindrop. This is not that one.
Ah, I figured as much.
That would have been too easy.
Hey.
I think
Hey, at MagFest I can grab the heart-shaped one, because all I would need is the magnet. Getting back to the story at hand, he evolved, but I still kind of want him to grab her and bring her back over.
Alrighty. As he uses his ridiculously swift movement to run by and drop Megumi basically right back off and head back for Sister Mon's defense in the exact same movement. Just... And you just see him kind of hopping on his toes like a boxer does, just waiting for his next movement. And he still has an action. That was only a bonus action.
Oh.
I don't think he's near anything to be able to really take an action.
He still has a ton of movement.
That's true, he is fast. We'll How close can he get to the big dino guy?
He has enough movement with his flight ability to get right next to him.
Alright, we shall do that and Landalizer.
Landalizer!
Kick.
As multiple speedy kicks as he spins in midair with his ears like a helicopter blade, spinning behind him with each spin and kick. Roll to attack. It's a +6 to hit.
I like how I said it, then you said it. 18.
18 definitely hits. I had to say it in the Digimon's voice.
I know, I just have to hit my button when I do that kind of stuff. I just don't because of background noise. Scrolling back down, so 2d8 plus 3. 1 sec. That is a 9.
9 points. And because he is a vaccine, it does double to this virus, so 18 points of damage to Dark Tyrannomon.
Ooh.
Alrighty. With that, that is the end of that turn. So it goes to Nason.
I scream out to Tyson to protect Tracy and while grabbing my Digivice to get him to Digivolve. Tyson, protect Tracy!
I'm working on it! And as you just imbue the spirit of protection and support for that Digimon, you see the energy glowing around Tyson. As you see this small little bipedal dog instead transform Galvan Digivolve 2! Galgamon!
Ooh!
As a large wolf with the same boxing gloves that have been torn through by his nails appears.
So we got a kicker and a puncher.
Pretty much.
Alright.
I am ready! Give me a good fight!
I'm waiting for his stat sheet to show up.
Yup, just in a second. Alright, you should be able to refresh and it should be there.
Oh. Alright. Let's see. Dash double claw.
Alrighty.
Okay. Let's see.
That is a roll to hit, I believe.
Right. +7. 13.
13 unfortunately does not hit.
Crap. That was a bonus. That was a bonus action anyway.
Alright, so for his main action,
Spiral blow.
alrighty, is that an attack or a save?
That's an attack.
Alrighty. Roll to hit.
All right. 14.
14 unfortunately also does not hit.
Frickin' Well, okay, for his action, have him carry Tracy back to me.
Alrighty. You mean for his movement?
Yeah.
Alrighty. He's gonna run him back. However, because he is... Well, I know, he didn't go out of the range, so he's fine still. He's kind of just keeping an eye on the Tyrannomon as he backs up and gets Tracy out of the realm of danger. But if he leaves the area, he will get an attack of opportunity on him from Tyrannomon.
Yeah.
Alright, with that, this is the end of your turn and it goes to Azrael. Azrael is going to use... He is going to use Strength, or the Energy card, as he slides it through, and he's going to boost the strength of his doggo. As he slides the card through. And then Garurumon's going to go in for a Ice Fang attack. Sub-Zero Ice Fang! Oof, that is a miss with an 8.
Dang.
Unfortunately, that is his turn because he had to use a full-on ability instead of just a basic claw attack. So with that, it goes back to the top of the round with Zane.
Okay, so I haven't taken damage yet, so I don't need to digivolve. I'll just go up to him and attack.
Would you like to go up to him, or would you like to go up to the Commandramon?
Oh, are they not gone yet?
He is asleep. He is technically alive, unlike the other two who are knocked down.
They are both. Oh.
Is that the one on top, I assume?
Correct. The one on the top is the one who is asleep. The other two were deleted.
Then I'll go up to him then.
All right, you have advantage on this attack because he is unconscious.
Okay.
So that means you can roll your attack twice. And whichever is higher hits.
Okay, so unarmed spirit attack.
All right, and then roll again. And so if it's higher than a 16, you can use the higher one, but if not, 16 is the one you use.
With your crowbar.
Oh.
All right, so it's a 16.
So 16.
So 16 does hit.
Oh.
All right, so roll
So
your
I will do-
damage.
9.
Alrighty. And you instantly encase your fist in the power of the inner darkness of your Digimon inside you and punch downward like a slam fist into the ground as the Digimon instantly just breaks apart into digital data. And if you would like, you can use your reaction to absorb his code.
What does absorbing code do? Do I...
That's the one that replenishes 2 of your key points.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alrighty. As you digitize the code and scrape your Digivice against it, it absorbs it into it, and you feel your energy replenish. And at that moment, I need to make another save for the Digimon. Because now he no longer has a controller. And that is a failure. That is a 5. So he is
No.
still going crazy. Without his master now, he is actually in confusion and chaos. So now all his attacks will be random.
How are we gonna make him turn back to normal?
All right, with
What if the
that,
Agumon have
it
no
goes
use?
to Megumi. Megumi is going to see the situation at hand, and she is going to attempt to charm the Digimon. Alrighty, so they need to make a save, a wisdom save. And they have advantage on this because they are her enemy. So if you are engaged or fighting with an enemy and try to charm it, it does actually have advantage on the save. It is a failure, so roll again. That is a success, so unfortunately it does not work. Oh, no matter what I do, it's not good enough. This poor creature. And as she thinks that, her Digimon begins to emanate energy as well. Sistermon, Digivolve 2! As a small little nun disappears, and a full-fledged woman dressed in a nun's outfit, but with a top cover that looks more like that of a tiny little bear.
Ooh.
Sistermon Seal!
Ooh.
Alrighty, with that, it goes to Sistermon Seal's ability, or attack, I should say. And she is going to use her ability and she is going to try to end one effect on a Digimon nearby. So she's going to try to calm down the beast. So yet again, needs to make a save, but this time it's an intelligence save because it's, or a charisma save, because it's basically trying to convince them of her friendship. That is a 3, that is a failure. As instantly, this large, angry Digimon, all of a sudden you see just Sistermon kind of blow a kiss, mwah, and it just flies over to it and bursts into a bunch of hearts as the Tyrannomon stops its rage. And instead of a large, black-scaled Digimon that is just in chaos and anger, you instead see a regular giant red dinosaur appear in front of you.
Oh. We did it!
Oh, what happened? Oh, I feel so tired. And as you all look at these Digimon who have just been saved, not one of them deleted by accident, but saved by all of you, as the others vanish into the digital stream of data. That is where we'll end it for tonight, and we'll pick up again next time.
Oh,
But-
that was a lot of fun.
I want to thank you all so much for coming in. You guys were awesome. Hope, I loved all your commentary. It helps so much. It's always fun to have a fan. And also, thank you for being another person who loves Digimon World 2. I'm still going to play that on stream soon, so look forward to that. I'm like one of the few people I know who loves Digimon World 2. People just give it so much gruff.
I don't think I've heard of those ones yet.
Well, they're a bit more of a classic. They're from the PlayStation 1 days.
Oh, wow.
But it is, in my opinion,
Wait.
probably
PlayStation
one of the best games ever for Digimon, in my opinion.
PlayStation 1 or 2?
PlayStation 1. That was,
Really?
yeah,
Digimon
the first Digimon game on PS2 wasn't until after Digimon World 3.
It must have still been a Japanese game.
Oh no, it was American.
Really?
Oh yeah, I played the heck out of that game. Yeah,
I thought
Digimon World 3
didn't
is
come out until,
chaotic.
like 2000.
What? Well, yes, but there were American games being made. They had to sell them to somebody. They couldn't just sell them to the Japanese citizens.
Yeah, I just thought that PlayStation 1 was like in the 90s.
It was. But it was
was?
there. It was from it was the 90s to the 2000s. PS2 didn't come out until near the beginning of 2000.
2002.
So it was
That's
2002,
right.
yes,
Yeah.
so they were still making plenty of PS1 games.
Well, it just goes to show how stupid I am.
Nah, it's just you didn't play them. But thank you all so much for
Yeah.
joining us. Hope, you're awesome. A fellow fan of Digimon World 2 is a best friend to me. Go give Necro some gruff. And we will catch you all next time for some more Digimon D&D. Hope you all have a wonderful
Oh, my
rest of
word.
your Saturdays.
Everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Before we go, Zero, seriously. I see
What?
your comment in there. Is it riz up that reptile? Oh my word.
Did you
Alright,
see the
so-
gif of Simbar and Gorimon I sent in the freaking chat?